Love in full bloom. Rohit was a government official working in the Revenue and Excise Department. His job was to see that the government revenue was properly collected and accounted for. He had a large team that included many other officers from commissioner to divisional peon. All these working officers are required to maintain great secrecy. Leakage of any information can lead to theft of revenue and violation of the law. Also, if convicted, it can lead to loss of job and financial gain. The work was therefore fraught with risk and uncertainty. An impeccable moral character was a prerequisite for all office bearers. Lots of financial frauds are done every year by Rohit and his team. Criminals had an inherent tendency to cheat the system by resorting to bribery and other unethical means to buy off the investigating officers. There have been cases where officers have been lured with radishes and other soft lures like alcohol and women. Rohit has been in this category for many years. He was praised for his good work and rewarded with a promotion early in his career. In his personal life, he is still unmarried, though his parents want Rohit to settle down in family life. But the nature of his work demanded that Rohit choose his partner more carefully than on a whim. Rohit was recently made the team leader of the 10-member squad. He is assigned a case to investigate the entry of drugs and domestic narcotics across the border. Rohit and his team seized a huge consignment of 5 trucks. It is alleged that a big mafia group has been operating in this area for a long time. They were on the run from the law and some crooks were along for the ride with the help of law enforcers. So Rohit and the team were up for a challenge. The value of the seized goods has been estimated at more than 7. The group, therefore, faced grave danger. The administration has strengthened the security of all the team members. Everyone was aware of the hidden dangers, so they were more cautious in all their activities. Rohit was given a vehicle by the department for all government work. One day, when the investigation of the case was pending with the boss in his office, Rohit was asked to meet him alone at a predetermined location. Rohit innocently obeys the orders and goes to see his senior Mr. Mohan. There he met a woman. This lady was borrowed from another department to help Rohit in this investigation. Rohit was taken aback by the initial response and mildly protested that he and his team were good enough to handle the matter. But his senior's decision was final and Rohit had to obey. The name of that woman was Urvi and she looked very smart. He confidently introduced himself to Rohit and tried to make Rohit feel comfortable. According to the hierarchy, he would be his junior. Rohit didn't have much to protest and accepted Urvi into his team. However, he was very uncomfortable as it was the first time he would be working in the field with a woman. Rohit had previously worked with women, but all of them were confined to desk work and had no say in their day-to-day work. Because Rohit hardly ever did a desk job. There was work that always took place in real locations that were away from the comfort and safety of the office. Urvi knew her work very well. He had done this before and was therefore quite adept at it. He was hired by Mr. Mohan to act as Rohit's buffer and try to undo what Rohit and his team were doing. All this was kept secret. Rohit and his team should not know about Urvi's work. Mr. Mohan had hired him earlier and he had done his bidding excellently and was paid handsomely. People like Mr. Mohan work in government departments with their salary, but their real salary comes from somewhere else. This time the drug consignment seized by Rohit and the gang belonged to a gangster close to a minister. This minister won the election with the money received from this mafia kingpin. So now it was time to give back. Shipment should not be stopped at any cost. Therefore, it was the responsibility of Mr. Mohan to look after the safe passage of the consignment. So Urvi had a task in front of him. She had to feign love or use her sexuality through other tricks to anger Rohit and help him fail the operation. Urvi reports for duty on Rohit's instructions. He had honey-trapped many honest bureaucrats in the past as well. So he knew that it would be easy for him to impress Rohit. He looked very confident. Rohit got scared. He faced many challenges in his short career. Rohit and the team had to report daily progress. Similarly, Urvik also had to give daily feedback to Mohan Sahib. Urvi was trying her best to woo Rohit. He was now using all the tricks in his book. She will try to stay close to Rohit as much as possible and will do her best to please him. He reports the progress made by Rohit and his team every day but fails to make any progress to earn a place in Rohit's heart. Rohit initially treats Urvi normally but later becomes suspicious of her over-the-top attitude. So he became very alert and cautious. Prem, being a shrewd woman, knew that Rohit would not give in easily. So he started trying a new sport. One day Urvi told everything to Rohit and told him what is the purpose of her coming there. Rohit was stunned to hear this and hesitated to choose the path of his future. Urvi assures her that she will create a fake love affair and Rohit advises her to inform her superiors about the case update. So his objective will be solved and Rohit can save himself from harm. Rohit knew the dangers of having an affair with an office colleague. So he was scared and clueless. Urvi assures her not to worry as she will not do anything that will harm her career. But considering his safety and to secure his job, she requests him to develop a romantic relationship with her to satisfy his superiors. So began their love game. Rohit was not very experienced as it was his first time. But it was child's play for Urvi as she has done this kind of action many times before and sealed the career of many men. People noticed this new change in the behavior of both. Everyone loves to scoop and gossip. Both Rohit and Urvi die during office work. But as soon as the work is done, they go into their lovebird act and people register it. The talk was about love in the air and love blooming and the rest. But Urvi understood that it is difficult to crack Rohit. He fails to make any progress and cannot risk the case entrusted to Rohit and the team. He knew that he was saddled with failure and looked to the future with uncertainty. He knew that this was the end of his work. Because Mr. Mohan will no longer keep him on his salary. Rohit was very intelligent. He knew exactly what was waiting for Urvi. Felt bad for him. He knew that his work would soon be over. Because now the matter is over. They have completed the investigation. The material has been seized and the culprits have been convicted. Mr. Mohan barely manages to save his job, but he makes sure that Urvi faces the music. Rohit and his team were honored by giving a promotion to them. Love deliberately resigns to save herself from humiliation. But the time spent with Rohit and Urvi led to a different story. Love develops immense respect for Rohit as he was the first person who failed to fall under her charms. He loved his dedication to his work and the sincerity of his relationship with Urvi. Rohit, on the other hand, liked Urvi's open nature when she told him about the purpose of her work. How he was hired to take Rohit down. Although it was his first relationship with a woman, Rohit was grateful to Urvi for opening up about his mission and saving Rohit from getting trapped. He felt bad for Urvi and saw stubbornness in her love. That's why Rohit proposed to Urvi on Valentine's Day. Urvi accepts with tears in her eyes, tears of joy. His love for her was in full bloom now. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks all.